I speak a lot on forgiveness, on everything that has happened to us or what we've done, we are to forgive it. No matter who did it, no matter what was done, we are to forgive it. And so I woke up this morning and I put this blazer on. Because, I can't come up here naked and stuff. But I put this blazer on and I had like a download. It was like, what I'm really saying is, in other words, is that we are to own our past, right? That we are to take accountability for it all, whether good, bad, or indifferent. No matter what has been done to us, no matter what struggles we had or what things we went through, no matter what, we are just to take accountability for it and own it. And then once we do that, and then yesterday I was talking about purpose, about how I wasn't a person that had like goals before, and that I always questioned what my purpose was. What was my purpose? And a lot of the things that I did, although they were good things to society, like, oh my God, you manage an office, oh my God, you work in the medical field, oh my God, you have a degree, like those things are accomplishments that the world sees, and they're like, okay, so you have a college degree, and you've managed, and you have this job here, or you work for this company, right? Those are things that the world sees, and they're like, oh, they'll put a star on it, like, oh, okay, good, right? But for me, I still was wondering and thinking inside of me, what is my purpose? It wasn't fulfilling. I knew that there was something else. I just didn't know what it was. So, with that, I come up here to say, one, that, like, and I learned that a while back. I've always been like the things with society, what society sees as a win is not what I see as a win. Like, I'll have the best conversations with the homeless or an addict compared to a person from work or somebody that has a nice house. I'll meet a stranger at the supermarket and have a meaningful conversation. And the people that I regularly interact with, they wouldn't be able to hold 5 seconds of speaking with me. So the things that I value, the things that I see as valuable, are not external things. They're from within. They are things that don't have a price. So with that, what I'm trying to say is, I always go on a rampart when I'm trying to say something. Yes, here we go. What I'm trying to say is that when we find our purpose, and in order to find our purpose, one, we have to own up to our past, no matter what it was. Like, really own up to it and be able to say, yes, I did that. Yes, I lost my innocence at a young age, and this is how it happened. And then I kept losing it because I chose to do something different than what I was supposed to do, right? I chose to engage in certain habits that weren't so beneficial for me, right? Nobody forced me to do that, no matter what the circumstances were. And if things were done backhandedly, those things only worked because I was operating in a lower vibration, on a lower frequency, because now that I've learned that this type of magic only works if you are operating under a low frequency, which means that was my role, right? My role was to play the part of operating under a low frequency, and then that's what gave them access to me. So, accountability, right? Yes, I was neglectful at times to myself and to others. You know what I'm saying? So, like, owning up to what we've done, to what was done to us, and taking accountability for it all. Choosing to forgive ourselves and to forgive others. Because it wasn't until I chose to forgive myself, it wasn't until I chose to forgive others that I was able to see the lesson from it and be able to speak on it, right? And maybe from me, not maybe, I'm pretty sure that even if it's not right now, somebody one day will hear me speak and it'll help them, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just to give them clarity on something, right? So with that, it gives me purpose. It gives me direction, because now I'm using my pain, turning it into power, and I'm helping others heal. So there goes my purpose, right? So with saying all that, the best way to find direction in our lives, to find meaning in our lives, to find purpose in our lives, is to own up to what was done to us and what we did. Take accountability for it all. And instead of living in shame, guilt, remorse, putting those, using those stripes as wound stripes, but you know how in the army you have the medals and stuff? Hello? Like that. Because those are wounds, right? But we overcame them. And with those wounds, we can help somebody else heal. We can help someone else overcome it and grow from it. So if you're looking for purpose, if you're looking for direction, look at what has happened to you, right? What you've gone through, what your upbringing was like, what wounds did you acquire. That's going to be your base, right? And you know how you build a foundation? So in order to build a stable foundation with that, you have to take accountability for everything that happened. Look at it for what it was. Learn the lesson from it and choose to do something different than what was done to you. Learn to rise from it, right? And remove the shame, the guilt, the remorse, the inadequacy, the lack of self-worth, right? And turn it into power. And maybe help someone else heal from that. Because just as you went through something, somebody else went through something. And so we could all help each other heal, because what's keeping most of us sick is the fact that we hide our pain, because we think that sharing our pain or expressing that certain things happen to us make us weak, because we are either concerned about how we're going to look, or we're concerned about how others are going to look or feel. And that's not our problem. Our problem is to heal ourselves. And the only way that we do that is by taking accountability for our lives. That includes the past, our present, and with those two things, we build a future. And we build a future with those two things by creating a secure foundation on truth. Anything that you build on truth will be successful, because you don't have to go back and think about what you said, because it's the truth. So it'll be the same every time somebody asks you about what you said. It'll be the same. So I hope this helps someone. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to come up here and share my story. or the things that help me, right? So have a good day.